The head of Russia's military and aviation industries said Russia's involvement in the CR929 program is decreasing. The comments were made at the plenary session of the Engineers of the Future Forum on June 29th. In the speech at the forum, Russian Vice Premier Yuri Borisov said, "We're working with China on this project, which in principle is not going in the direction that suits us. China, as it becomes an industrial giant, is less and less interested in our services. Our participation is decreasing and decreasing. I don't want to predict the future of this project, if we are going to leave it or not, but for now, this is really the way." The CR929-600 is a planned long-range 280-seat passenger wide-body twin-jet airliner being developed by the Shanghai-based CRAIC, a joint venture formed by China's civil plane maker COMAC and Russia's United Aircraft Corporation, or UAC. Interestingly, just 2 months ago, in an interview with TASS on May 5th, China's ambassador to Russia, Zhang Hanhui, said both parties have agreed on a range of key issues of the CR929 project. At the time, Zhang said, "Creation of the CR929 wide-body long-range airplane is one of the critical joint projects of our countries. The parties for the time have already reached a consensus on key issues like investments, design and labor division on completion of research and development. Joint studies and developments are progressing smoothly and sustainably." Another high-ranking Russian official, Denis Munterov, Russian Minister of Trade and Industry, also said only 2 weeks ago that the project was being redesigned to not rely on Western components, saying, "The CR929 is underway, but taking into account the new inputs in line with the restrictions that exist today in terms of cooperation, which was formed by Chinese partners with the involvement of Western manufacturers, it's impossible. So you will have to spend time restructuring approaches using only Russian and Chinese manufacturers." Currently, no information could indicate why Russia changed its standpoint in a short time. Russia and China agreed in general to jointly develop a wide-body aircraft in 2012, and COMAC and UAC signed an MOU in 2016, witnessed by both countries' leaders Xi and Putin. Initially, Russia wanted the CR929 to be developed based on the Ilyushin IL-96, a Russian quad-jet long-haul wide-body airliner designed in the Soviet Union era. China strongly disagreed with the idea, instead proposing a twin-engine wide-body airliner, much like the Airbus A330 or Boeing 787, aiming to challenge the Airbus and Boeing duopoly. Also, since 2014, Russia has wanted the CR929 to strictly only rely on Russian and Chinese suppliers, including the engines and other essential aircraft systems. However, China, learning from its early Y-10 program, insists on participating and cooperating with the international aviation industry to ensure the project's commercial success. At the beginning, Chinese and Russian cooperation was essential. China needed Russia's experience in overall design, fuselage structure, and aerodynamic design. Meanwhile, Russia needed China's capital investment, which is essential to a wide-body aircraft development program. However, as the Chinese ARJ-21 and C919 programs progress, and Russia becomes increasingly isolated in the international community, China doesn't need its partner in the way it once did. What do you think of this situation? Will China ditch Russia and develop a wide-body on its own? Let us know by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.